Hey everybody, how goes it? My name is Jimoar, and welcome back to Resident Evil Village. I was gonna read this on my own, but this is actually interesting. I got a couple pages in here, and I also messed up. I'm gonna have to buy back that pistol eventually. When I get to doing level 2 upgrades, because that pistol will upgrade beyond what the Wesker one does. I have to get that one back later. So yeah, I screwed that up. Anyway, this is interesting because it's the incident report. It depicts my investigation into the events after the incident at the Baker's residence. Incident July 2017. 2017, yeah. I'm not used to reading these out. A number of people lost their lives at the residence in the middle of the American countryside. It was a truly horrifying tragedy. I still don't know the exact number of victims. The next page is what gets interesting, though. Two survivors, husband and wife Ethan and Mia Winters, were able to shed some light on the events which would have shook the world, but there is a cover up and the Winters has vanished. That guy's here. There is someone or something powerful acting behind the scenes, I just know it. I decided to investigate to follow the breadcrumbs of what happened after. How can I be so sure? Because I'm someone who was there. That's where I got interested. How is the incident reported upon its discovery by the world? Some newspaper clippings from that time to see how the news was manipulated. Discovery incident. Family of four found dead in Dovey. Dovey County Sheriff's Office reported the Baker family was found dead in their home in North Dovey on the 21st of July. The surrounding details are currently unknown, apart from the deaths of Jack Baker's wife Marguerite, their son Lucas, and daughter Zoe. Zoe's not dead. Deputy Sheriff Dave Anderson, or at least she wasn't as far as we knew, has also been missing since the 19th, according to Deputy Sheriff Riley Whiteford, who visited Baker's residence around the time of his disappearance. Social media post July 22nd, 2017. That thing with the dead family, wasn't that where that giant black monster was? You think they were eaten by that thing? No, it's not some cheesy horror movie. Old man Jack did say some crazy stuff. I remember him getting into a lot of fights. Probably killed the whole family and off himself. Transcript of a complaint to the county sheriff's office. I don't believe it's been 2 days already, but you haven't reported anything else. Was it murder, an accident, suicide? And what's with the National Guard sealing the place off? What are you all hiding? Very little was reported shortly after the Baker incident was discovered, leading to a rapid spread of rumors and speculation. The Bakers are completely isolated from the rest of the community, and sealing off the entire area around their home set things in motion. I recall there was a lot of public pressure on the press for information. I admit that at the time I was being held in quarantine by a certain organization and couldn't see any of the news for myself. It finally allowed me to watch TV a few days after, and I was flabbergasted by the stark difference between the reports and reality. The cover up. July 30th. Sheriff's Office said Baker family killed by natural gas. This is one that we heard in the main game. Baker family on July 21st, the Dolby County Sheriff's Office stated it is highly likely that their deaths were caused by a hydrogen sulfide leak. The local area is surrounded by wetlands, which combined with a concentration of pollution could have led to the buildup of toxic gas that claimed the lives of the Baker family. The leak has been blocked, however, the authorities have sealed off the area in order to prevent any further accidents. Jack, Margaret, Lucas, Zoe, Dave Anderson, Clancy Jarvis, wasn't it Jarvis? Andre Sticklin, Peter Walken, injured Ethan and Mia Winters. Uh, Joe's missing. Jack's brother that you played in DLC. Toxic hydrogen sulfide gas, they're kidding, right? I heard there were soldiers, tanks, helicopters, the whole shebang when it happened. Government's up to something for sure. And here come the conspiracy theorists, a bunch of nutjobs like you claiming, yeah, looks like you come out of the woodwork during the Raccoon City incident too. There's that black monster and a satellite photo of the shipwreck. You have to admit something's fishy. Magazine Inspector, an interview with Sally Baldwin, professor of geological sciences at Minden University. So I don't agree with the report from the sheriff's office that it was a natural gas leak. We can't rule it out completely, but it's very unusual of all things considered. Hydrogen sulfide builds up in areas where there is a lot of volcanic activity. The town of Dove, however, has no volcanic activity anywhere in the area. My own geological survey in 1998 revealed absolutely no hydrogen sulfide in the area. Tragic natural gas leak. That was the official stance on the Baker accident. This is a complete fabrication. Nothing about the murders in that house, nothing about the terrifying monsters that stalk the halls and live within its walls. It's evident that someone's keeping the truth hidden. The thing that surprised me the most was the fact that my name was on the list of victims. The organization still hadn't been born. This is Zoe. I was terrified the whole thing would come to an end with me actually being among the deceased. Thankfully, it was a needless fear. That's my guess. Gave me a new identity and let me go. I guess they figured I was harmless and didn't know anything else. I was allowed to live as a new person, apparently for my own safety. I tried to contact the other two survivors, Ethan and Mia. Yeah, I went to at least thank them, but they completely disappeared. I know the organization knows where they are, so I decided to investigate the BSAA. Bioterrorism Security System Alliance, Counter-bioterrorism organization sanctioned by the United Nations. It was formed to combat the rise of bioterrorism after the collapse of Umbrella Pharmaceuticals. Combated terrorism across the world, including China and Europe, and are highly regarded as bioterrorist police. The BSA finally intervened in the Baker incident. So this is after 6, for sure. Because that was the only games where you had Chris Redfield representing the BSA in both China and Europe. Thanks to my detainment in their facility, I have a pretty good idea who their members are. Very, very persuasive when it came to asking them about the organization and top secret documents. One was, of course, the Baker incident. I wanted to know the truth BSA was hiding. Secret meeting between the sheriff and international organization. One of our reporters has unearthed evidence that a secret meeting happened between Dovey Sheriff Coleridge and an international organization known as the BSAA. Many have voiced their concerns around the legitimacy of the sheriff's office statement and that the incident at the Baker estate was caused by a toxic gas leak. Inspector suspects there might be more to the story, and the sheriff's office and BSAA are covering something up. We reached out to the sheriff's office, but they refused to give a statement. Report. Following details, the investigation into the biological disaster in Dovey, also known as the Baker incident, for employees with Class B clearance and above. It was caused by accidental contamination from a prototype bioweapon known as Evelyn. The residents of the Baker household were contaminated by a mold-like pathogen, Butamycete. Evelyn's capable of rapidly producing this mold, and it enabled her to control those infected both mentally and physically. The Baker family were not the only victims. Evelyn manipulated the Bakers into kidnapping dozens of people. These victims were infected and mutated monstrous creatures called molded. See, the interesting thing about this is that they didn't give me warnings not to read this until after I finished the game, like they did with the Ethan concept. So, this is very odd to add to the game, but not have it be part of the story. So none of this has to do with what's happening in Village, but they want this out here. Whatever this is saying and explaining, they want this out there as part of the lore, which I find to be very interesting. It was really created by a Munich research facility by the International Crime Syndicate, The Connections. BSA dispatched a team to destroy Evelyn. The mission, however, was not successful, and Evelyn escaped. Ooh, I didn't know that. To America by the Connections via ship along with her caretaker, Mia Winters. Mia was part of the Connections. However, Evelyn managed to escape during transport. She murdered most of the ship's crew and destroyed the ship. We believe she then abandoned the vessel that had washed up in the bayou near the Baker residence. The aforementioned operation totally with BSA is failing. We cannot deny that as it resulted in Evelyn infecting civilians. We'll have to take responsibility should these events ever come to light. As such, we advise that a cover story is fed to the media and BSA's involvement is kept quiet. Biological analysis report on the E-series Butamycete, henceforth referred to as Butamycete, recovered from the Baker residence. It has similar characteristics to Cladosporium, black mold, incredibly high reproductive properties. Acts like a parasite, infecting the cells and rewriting the DNA of its host. Furthermore, When it combines with other bacteria, it creates its own muscle tissue, brain, and nervous system. As such, an organism infected with immunomycete transforms into a type of undead monster. So it like repurposes the tissue for its own use. You take a drink. A human biological weapon constructed through the implantation of immunomycete into a human embryo has the ability to infect with a fungal network and control hosts through brainwave signals. Evelyn was driven by a natural instinct to create a family, and the infected victims she controlled were her surrogate family. However, due to an innate defect in her chromosomes, Evelyn's cells reproduced at an accelerated rate, causing her to age rapidly and then die. That was a fault with her programming, because the idea behind her was that, you could create this tourist family, send them in somewhere, and have the girl infect everybody and cause a problem. So that whole family cover being part of her programming or training or whatever is what stuck with her and caused her to do this. The connections. Crime syndicate with no base of operations or organization structure is unknown. However, we are aware of their actions on a global level. In recent years, they have been particularly active in Eastern Europe. Most of their activities appear to revolve around the creation and selling of bioweapons. Evelyn was one of their products. Reliable sources have confirmed that the criminal organization was founded by Brandon Bailey. Bailey is a shrewd man and was once the right-hand man of Oswell E. Spencer, CEO and president of the Umbrella Corporation. Bailey and Spencer became estranged due to differing visions, and Bailey used the connections he made working as director of Umbrella Africa Research Center to branch off and found Crime Syndicate. The organization's main goal appears to simply be commercial gain. Okay, so he worked with Umbrella, has knowledge of bioweapons like the zombie viruses and such. They have other products besides Evelyn, which we're probably going to be seeing. The connections are probably going to be a new major point in the story. As I know it, was just another statistical blip to be recorded. The frightful night when the tanker washed up in the bayou, Jack took that little girl from the shipwreck into our home. Then she turned everyone crazy, made us into monsters. BSA knew this when they manipulated the media and covered the whole thing up. With the direct back of the United Nations, they couldn't let anyone know. It was them who let Evelyn, the cause of all this, escape. Not really. I mean, it was their fault. Their mission to kill her failed, but she escaped on the ship on her own. I caught wind of Ethan in his location. Transcript interview with Ethan Winters. Shall we begin then? Please state your name and occupation. Ethan Winters, systems engineer. And how to do this? Are you gonna let us go? Our interviews until now have been necessary to conclude if you had any ulterior motives. Now I understand that you were just an innocent victim in this whole incident. So you're gonna let us go? Yes, but we have one condition. What's that? We'd like you and your wife to remain under our supervision. In exchange, we will provide you with a new home, a new country. What are you saying? You want us to take on new identities? A new country? You want us to move to another country? A lovely country in Eastern Europe, to be precise. Europe? You gotta be kidding. Why the hell would we? You are both witnesses to what happened. There is a certain criminal organization who is looking for you. You are doing this for your protection. Think of it more like witness protection. But all the way to Europe without any say? You can forget everything you experienced here, start a new life. It's better for both of you that way. The way we can figure everything to happen. I'm gonna talk to Mia about this. Let me talk to Mia. Mia. Examinations are mostly free of the mold now. You tell him about my past. This was one of my things too, because we don't know anything about these two. So is Ethan really just some computer guy? I doubt that. And she was part of the connections. I'd like to know more about that, but they're just not going to tell us. Free cooperation has not divulged your involvement with the connections. So we turn to a normal life with Ethan and forget everything. In Europe, I expect I find a clue into their whereabouts. However, there's a brick wall. It's tight, and even with some acquaintances helping me out, no one knew the winners of the application. Which makes sense when you consider an international crime syndicate is after them. 2 years and no progress. I ended up working as a rookie reporter for a small newspaper in New Orleans. That's all but vanished from people's minds, and one day a letter arrived at my tiny apartment from none other than Mia Winters herself. Hey, how you doing? It's been a while, hasn't it? Send any emails or letters, but I gave this directly to an employee to give to you, so it should be safe. Our location is still hidden. I always wanted to tell you how thankful I am. Ethan, I would have died in a house if it hadn't been for you. It must have been hard to fight all alone for so long, so thank you. This has to be Zoe. I can't tell you where we are, but we're safe and happy. I feel like we finally settled down to our new life. The house gave us is huge. I don't know what to do with it all. That reminds me, there's a reason I wanted to write you. Got a baby. Hey, there's that photo. But Ethan has that photo. Rosemary, wonderful name. See too. All kinds of local dishes. You need to reply. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Take care of yourself, okay? Out of nowhere, and they have a daughter. I'd almost given up finding them. I couldn't hold back the tears. Happy in their new life. Just as I went to close the mailbox, I spotted another envelope. Box with the logo, sender unknown, contained the following. Warning letter to Chris Redfield. Chris, we are growing concerned with your recent activity. According to recent reports, you have taken personal control of the elite unit, the Hound Wolf Squad, without permission, and you've accessed one of our top secret documents. Also without permission. What the hell are you doing? What are you and your squad doing in Eastern Europe? Who the fuck is this Miranda that keeps popping up in your correspondences? What's with the investigation into the Winters family? Since the Baker incident, you might be one of the founding original 11. Continue to run around unchecked. I repeat myself, what the hell are you doing? There's one thing scribbled on the back of this. It's not over. Everything I have on the Baker incident is purely for my own preference. I don't intend to send it out to the public. I'll continue my investigation. Maybe I'll try to get in my way, slow me down. But I'm doing this for my family. I won't give up. I'll give Ethan and Mia my thanks directly. At least I pray I can. My name is Zoe Baker, as far as the strategy called it. Interesting. So, Chris didn't exactly go rogue. Big sip. He didn't exactly go rogue, but there's something that BSAA is hiding, and it's something to do with Ethan. Very interesting.
You wish to make a purchase?
Oh, God, I still don't like you.
I've procured some new items for you, Mr. Winters.
Not really. Right. This is 16K. Yeah, see, this upgrades a lot more than I thought it did. I guess I'll work on that. Shitty knife. Oh, I have stuff to sell. Crystal fragment. Oh yeah, I found what was in the... worth 185. I found what was in the courtyard. Guess just sell this for now.
Do let me know if you find anything else of value.
Will do if I come across any more crystallized chests of ladies. Okay, she didn't show up. Okay, I don't know which one it was. I was roaming around here looking in the bushes. There's an herb, like, down here on one of these. And that's what I was missing. So now I'm all clear. Okay. I came in here. Bottom section's clear. She was walking up here. I'm looking around for shinies. Apparently there's some hidden dialogue you can get from her if you're... I don't know where it is, but if you sneak behind her, Like I saw like the image someone had on the YouTube video where they're like behind something like this, and she'd be like that far away, and you could hear her say something. I don't know where you can get that though. A lot of gold leaf here. Again, I don't like how quiet.
What have you done to my daughter?
Like I said, I don't like how quiet. That's a door. Interesting. I don't like how quiet that this place is. Okay, that's that weird key. Oh, let me rearrange my spine after that. God damn. Sweet. That is a door. There's something. It's gonna be a crystal piece. It's gonna be real hard to see. No. I don't even remember my quick slots. Okay. Okay. Bloodbath. Nice. Yeah. I don't like this room. Yeah, another one. Yeah, Bloodbath was fun. Sink. Okay, I'm not happy about this. I don't like this. Oh. Oh. Women are blind to male advances, but the poor shall take their chances to give their lord their bounty sown, so that soon the wine may flow. Okay. That's the lord. This is the poor. No, 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 no. Go back. And then you pour the wine for her. Hmm. Yeah, I don't understand that one. It's weird. I don't understand that part. Oh joy. Starting off today getting the shit scared out of me. Real fun. Oh. Well, that's You see this shit, goat? That's weird, right? Yeah, goat agrees with me. Shame he had to die. I liked you, goat. You were nice. This is all blood.
What the hell?
Blood and wine. And it's gross. Hi, torsos. How you guys doing? Yeah, that's... Why can I barricade that? Oh, she just got dunked. Do I have to? I do, don't I? Maybe not. I swear, if something sneaks up on me in this splishy splashy place, I'm gonna be pissed. Phone? Now's not the time. Hi. Get dunked. I can't break these wine. You just drink up some of this blood back right here. How are they breathing under there? Okay, there's where I can barricade, but I don't want to do that. Can't break them. And if I could get a shitload of stuff and sell off some ammo, that'd be great. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, I'm back here. I don't know. Is there something behind here? No? Maybe it'd be more useful in hard mode. Haha. You shouldn't have farted. He could reach pretty far. Okay, cleared that area. When I had those boots, my shoes are probably ruined. much more ammo effective. But I'd also like to have that for something tougher. I missed the real bang boomy that this thing had at the end of the first game. These things are eating up a lot of ammo. Can you turn your light on, Ethan? It's kind of dark. Really a grapple? Ow! You ugly too. I'm stabbed. That's harder than it should have been. Nice chair. That's everything. I got 3, 4, sure. There we go. You get money pretty fast. Hold on. I'm gonna use one of these. I keep forgetting it takes you out. Boop. Beep. Actually, what I could do. There you go. Yeah, I'm sure this will go well. You're gonna take a sip, don't scare me. Okay. Doesn't hurt. I didn't even look. I just saw pick up, and my eyes went nowhere else. I was like, huh, I wonder what this is. Nice view. Okay, seems to be a closed off room. Oh, it's a safe room. Any treasure? Something in here. I smash your furniture. 1,000. I'll take that. And that's it. Okay, hit up the save. I know there's like better what's it for less saving, but it's my first time through. Ooh, phone call. I remember this from the trailer. You are blind. They obviously changed the cutscene too.
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg.
See, she's not a
Because
regular
he is in my
vampire.
castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him...
She has a reflection.
No, Mother Miranda.
Sorry,
Yes,
bad
of
allergies
course,
today.
I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down. To hell with the ceremony! That man will pay for what he's done.
Uh-huh. Do you have any other dresses or just specifically that white one? I could have killed you just like that, maybe. I'm gonna call this. This is Mother Miranda's immortality ploy. Something about Ethan, whatever it is, they want the kid because it's a girl and it's his kid, and she's gonna possess the kid to live on again. Kind of like Fullmetal Alchemist. Allergies are bad today. My nose just like decided I'm done. Hello. Child's father. That family meeting makes me shudder. I feel like a sister to those miscreants. Never Fraff wouldn't know proper manners. They slapped her in the face. Even if mother hadn't stopped me. Why did she treat me the same as them? She gave me this castle, obedient daughters, everlasting life, did she not? I'm not a favorite, am I not special? I need a drink. I want to check Ethan's diary too, see if he has anything to say about... Okay, I can open those doors now.
Rose, where are you?
About killing... did I ever get the name of the one I killed? No, he doesn't say anything about having killed him. Alcina's her first name. Okay, I can open this.
Oh, shit.
Hi, I should have went the other way.
All this for a child who isn't even here.
What the hell do...
You ungrateful, selfish wretch. You come into my house. You lay your filthy man hands on my daughters. And now you even try to steal my property.
They could have left me alone. Oh.
Rest while you can. Because I will hunt you. And I will break you.
Don't threaten me with a
Do
good
your
time.
worst.
Ow, I should have went through the other door. Well, I gotta start looking at what the hell I'm picking up. I think it was gunpowder. I feel like an idiot. I do like that. That's a nice addition. Good here, we're good here. Hey, that's the elevator. Wait, where am I? Dungeon, nice. I think I'm gonna be running away from one of the daughters here. Okay, no items there. After leaving all this money just laying around. Also, this dude can take a beating. Like, damn. Ready to run. I should have checked the map. Yeah! Ow!
Like I'd let you get away.
My hand!
You'll be
Again!
sliced to ribbons. Before you ever see a child.
Why?
You will learn what it means to insult our stomach best.
Yeah, great. Hi. Hi, lady. Bye, lady. Yow! Oh, great. I can't heal because I don't have a hand. I'm gonna die.
With your life.
Yep. Ow. My hand. That scared the shit out of me. The hell did she even come from? Okay, we are clear. Okay, so she choppy chopped the hand. I come back this way, and around here, get my hand back, do the thing, and do it again. Let me take a big sip quick. This poor guy.
Like I'd let you get away.
The pain tolerance this guy
Sliced to
has.
ribbons. Before you ever see the child.
This way?
You will learn what it means to insult House Dummy Trask.
Hi, bye. I'm running, I'm running, I'm still running. I'm going this way, and I'm going here. And use the key with your stub hand. Okay, I took his face.
Running will get you nowhere.
How? Like, I know he learned how that works with the foot in the last game, but my god. Like, that is some serious cell regeneration shit going on.
Good. Man screwed this castle.
That's for scaring me. Okay, I can get back to my theories now, because I initially had a theory about what this juice is. Also, I'm back to green. Never here to begin with. Something else. Okay. In Resident Evil, they talk about how the green herbs are some kind of herb. They don't really say where it comes from, if it's actual natural or man-made. But the green ones promote cellular regeneration. And you're talking like the basic Resident Evil 2, 3, 1, where they take the leaves, they kind of crumble them up like you would for cooking, and you just eat the dry powder. That, it works. It works. Don't get me wrong. It definitely works that way. But that's like the least effective way. And then you have items like the first aid spray, which, like, that's a full heal. So that's obviously meant to be a more powerful thing. And you can make the dry herbs better by mixing it with a red one. So my thought is that something in the red herb enhances the green herb, and that the chem fluid that we're getting is a mix of a solvent and liquefied red herb. You put a green herb in there and it dissolves it in and makes a liquid form. And if you were to aerosolize that, you would get a first aid spray. But we have just the pure concentrated liquid of that. So that's why if you like pour it on the severed limb and it starts to promote the cellular regeneration and put the limb on right away, it regenerates the cells damaged and destroyed by the severing of said limb. That's my theory anyway. I hear you. Come on. Got the sword. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the shop. I know there's some doors here that happened. That! You're closer than I thought you were. I don't know. I think she's roaming around now. So I'm kind of pressed for time at the moment. I want to go through and get that room I missed. Man, they just keep coming, don't they? Shush! Screaming at me. I'm gonna try and get that room I couldn't get in up here. No, the wrong room. Floor up. This one. This one. And that's in the other part. I don't think she'd be back here again already. Would she? Look at the size of that bathtub. Got your lipstick. Look at the size of this tub. And no plumbing. God, it would take forever to fill this. I wish I want a hot bath. It'd be cold by the time you finish. God, I thought that was her. Alright, I'm heading back. Is that how she's gonna, like, introduce herself every time now? She's gonna, like, shout, well. It's gonna scare the hell out of me every single time. Okay. Let's get back to the shop. We'll end the video. And we'll work on opening that other door up in here before I move into the new room. I also have this... I didn't like how it straightened me out there. I can put this mask on here. Which one was it? 1? No. I don't remember. Oops, wrong one. It was 2. Okay, there's nothing here besides that thing there. I can't get out there. Okay.
It's a pleasure to see you safe. How were things?
No sign of Rose.
I'm so sorry it turned out that way. Well, you'll find your way to her once you're out of this castle. Do you have need of anything for the road ahead? Welcome, welcome. You're sure to find something new.
I really want to know what this is about. This interests me.
Seeking something in particular?
Possibly. Me. Big guy's got your lipstick. Big guy got your lipstick. Boy, I have nothing of any real value, though.
And buy it I will.
Uh-huh.
I've procured some new items for you, Mr. Winters.
Yes, I've already gotten these, though. Okay, so I don't need anything here. Can I do... Could. Now the hair trigger. I'm gonna start working on my pistol now. So...
What are you buying? Just something an old friend of mine used to say.
I know that friend.
Ah.
Okay. Shotgun ammo is some precious shit, but I have some spare. I only need to sell one bullet. Okay, what I'm gonna do is buy the upgrade parts first.
You'll be slaughtering things in droves. Good day then.
What are you buying? I missed that guy. Resident Evil 4 vendor. I never even played Resident Evil 4. Let's make some ammo, shall we? Make one of those. Make one of them. I no longer have enough scrap. Good to know. You only take one scrap. Interesting. I only get 4 bullets, though. Right. I'm gonna end this one here. Sorry I had to read that one thing in the beginning, but I found it interesting. And it's very odd to have that in this game, talking about things that aren't really part of the story until the last 2 pages. Nice stogie. How does this guy get around? He is gigantic. Like, seriously. How'd he get in this door? Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe for more. It helps me a lot. And as always, more on the way. But until then, hope you have a good one.